the 5 main rules for getting lean and staying lean. How I went from 25% plus body fat, unhappy, lethargic, tired, demotivated, to now 10 to 12% in my best shape. I'm going to leave some transformation photos here, thriving, having lots of energy, and implementing these main rules to get lean. So I'm going to explain in this video today, guys, stay tuned, the 5 main rules that I use and how you can implement this into your lifestyle so you can actually achieve a full body transformation, so you can have lots of energy, you can be into your best shape, and you can live lean 365, applying these rules into your daily lifestyle. Firstly, if you have come from my Instagram, the Superhuman Diet, drop a comment down below, let me know. Thanks for tuning in for my long form videos, and hopefully you're getting a lot of extra value so you can now implement this into your lifestyle so you can achieve a full body transformation. So starting off with point number 1, rules for getting lean, eat real food. Eat real food, just how I promote on the Superhuman Diet on Instagram. We are focusing on high nutrient density, single ingredient foods, and we are aiming to keep the starch low. Why do we eat real food? The power of eating thermogenic nutrition. You will burn more calories just through digestion because the body actually now recognizes the food going in. The small intestine will convert those nutrients for us to utilize for energy. And the power of when we're utilizing this for energy, we have higher output usage, which is going to help us get lean. Higher output usage means the body wants to move more. The body wants to train, the body wants to do cardio, the body wants to move more naturally in the day, which is going to help us burn more calories, which is very, very important for getting lean. Because we have more micronutrients, we have more energy when we're eating real food. If we're focusing on just calories and we're focusing on processed food, you're going to store more of those calories and your body will not recognize the food going in. So we're not going to utilize that for energy as much, and then the body will not want to train as much, and the body will not want to move as much more in the day, which is meaning you're going to burn less calories. So this is the power of when you eat real food. When you are going to get lean, the body is a survival mechanism. It will not want to move through certain periods. You will not want to train. This is why you have to push yourself through these certain days of not wanting to go to the gym. But if you are eating real food and giving your body what it actually needs, it will be a much easier process for you when you are following a real food protocol. Point number 2 is walking, burning calories. Very, very efficient, guys. I did a video recently, how much walking to 10% body fat, but I can't express how walking is extremely powerful for burning calories and making sure that you're a fat burning machine. One of my main tools. I add walking in when I'm getting super shredded, if I'm going under 10% body fat. If I'm going 12 to 15%, I will still add in walking. I added in on my other video, I'm gonna add it in the bio for you to check out. But walking is less cardio, low intensity steady state. So you're just going to tap into your fat stores when you are walking. So it's very, very efficient. It means you're going to just burn calories, which then adds you to tap into your fat stores for energy so you can start losing fat across the week so you can actually get lean. Walking, guys, very, very powerful for getting lean. I'm going to add in the comment section, go and check out that video. Very, very beneficial. You're going to get lots of value. So please start walking, guys. Very beneficial to burn those calories. Point number 3 is intermittent fasting. Just branching out, 3 meals daily, consistent meal times, and blunting appetite. These are my main rules for getting lean. 3 meals per day, having a consistent meal schedule. I recommend, guys, you really think about what is going to be sustainable for you long term. For me, I'm going to be sticking to 3 meals for the rest of my life. When I'm in full routine, it's 3 meals per day. I eat at 12 o'clock, I eat at 3 o'clock, I eat at 6 o'clock. This works for me. Very, very sustainable. It may not work for some others due to work schedule, or it might just not fit into your lifestyle. You might want to start eating at 10 o'clock, then you might want to have your next meal at 2, then your next meal at 7 o'clock. But we need something consistent for you and very sustainable, because how you get lean and how we stay lean, we want to keep this consistent for you. You don't want to get lean on 1 meal per day and then you revert back to 4 meals. It's going to be very wild, guys. So please get something very consistent for you. I've trialed and errored many times over the years on 2 meals per day, on 4 meals per day, but I've figured out that 3 meals per day for me is very, very sustainable. And I prefer fasting for this period because I'm going to blunt my appetite further and I push my first meal later on in the day. So I have my first meal at 12 o'clock. So in the morning, I blunt the appetite from black coffee and water, okay? Very beneficial, guys. And also you're going to improve your insulin sensitivity when you are fasting. So when you actually go to eat, you're going to store those nutrients on a greater level. It's very, very beneficial, guys. My main rules for getting lean, but this is very consistent for me. Some people on our protocol, on our program, they start eating at 2 o'clock. Then they have their next meal at 4, then they have their next meal at 7. Some people eat at 10, then they have their next meal at 1, then they have their next meal at 6. But we talk about what's going to be a consistent schedule for you so you can actually get lean. Okay, so implement some intermittent fasting. Very, very powerful, 3 meals per day. Having consistent meal times and blunt your appetite in the morning through your fasting period with black coffee and some hydration. Very, very beneficial. Point number 4 is train to build muscle. Training to build muscle is going to help you become a fat burning machine so you can get lean. 3, 4, or 5 days per week. Any is absolutely fine. Just bear in mind, guys, if you're training 5 days per week, please watch your recovery, because this can now cause, if you're overtraining, doing too much training, too much cardio, too much walking, it can now revert back to eating periods. You may start overeating because you're not giving the body recovery and you're just doing too much work. Okay, so very important when you're in the gym, 3, 4, or 5 days per week, train to build muscle, please. My muscle connection and slow eccentric training. Because the reason why I mention this is I see many people in the gym just moving weight from A to B. If you focus on slow eccentric training, really focusing on that negative part, which is going to give you that stretch, okay? Very, very important, guys. That's going to help you burn more calories and build muscle efficiently when you're eating real food. Very, very important that you focus on mind muscle connection. Connecting with the movement is key, applying the accuracy, applying the intensity. 3, 4, or 5 days per week, you can get lean on either. Okay, but please have a schedule in place. Have some form of full body workout ×3. For your 4-day, you could do upper, lower, upper, lower. For your 5-day, you could do a push, pull, legs, rest, push, pull for 5 days per week. Okay, this could be your split. All of them will work, again, when nutrition is controlled. Okay, very important, guys. We're eating real food. We're walking to burn calories. 3 consistent meals per day. Very beneficial, very sustainable. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, whichever times you want to have these. How I mentioned, if you want to follow my protocol, 12, 3, and 6, that's how I get lean, that's how I stay lean. Very beneficial, guys, if you want to take that advice there. Please focus on slow eccentric training. Just running through slow eccentric training. If you're doing a bicep curl, the eccentric part, the negative part is now coming down. This is the lowering phase. Please focus on this part, at least 3 to 4 seconds, because we see many of this in the gym. And they're just swinging weight. If you really focus on that eccentric phase, and you're now ripping the muscle, you're now tearing, very, very beneficial for burning calories as well. Burning calories helps us get lean. So we're burning calories now from the workout. We're burning calories from eating thermogenic nutrition, just through digestion. You've got more energy, you're eating real food, and you're burning calories from the walking. And you're burning calories through your fasting period. So these are the rules, guys, for getting lean and staying lean. It all comes into burning calories. Very important, so then you can stay fat adapted, so you can actually tap into your fat stores and utilize for energy. Point number 5 is hydration. 3 liters of water per day. Drink in between your meals and add salt to your water. Add salt to your water if you're not adding salt in your meals. Very beneficial, guys. If you feel you have some form of headache, most likely means that we need some magnesium, which is going to be an electrolyte imbalance. So we need to ensure that you're actually having enough salt across the day. So add salt into your meals. All 3 of my meals, I add salt in. I add the Celtic sea salt. So I stay hydrated when I'm drinking my water in between my meals. And 3 liters per day, please, minimum. I know it's a very simple aspect, but I hear many people, especially the people that come on our Superhuman program, they're drinking 1 to 1.5 liters of water per day. We need to keep the fluids, guys, very efficient. H2O, hydration, making sure that you stay hydrated. Also, it's going to help with hunger, which is very important for when you're getting lean. Very, very important. If we're not hydrated, looking after our hydration is going to be very difficult. Drink in between your meals, 3 liters per day. Very, very simple, guys. Drink some water when you're training in the gym. That's going to help. You can probably drink 500 ml to 1 liter there. Drink when you wake up, and drink some in between lunch and dinner. Very, very important, guys. Add salt to your water, please, if you feel more lethargic. it means that you're not adding enough salt in your meals. Only add salt into your water if you feel more lethargic, okay? Very beneficial, guys, but please cook your meals with some high quality salt so you can actually store those minerals. Very, very important for staying hydrated. These are the 5 points for getting lean. So just running through a full overview. Eat real food, more micronutrients, more energy, thermogenic nutrition, burning more calories naturally just from eating the right food. Walk, burn calories. Very beneficial. I've added a full video of how much walking you actually need to reach 10% body fat. I'm going to link that in the description. Fast for a consistent meal schedule. 3 meals per day I recommend. Very sustainable for most. You're never hungry. It's very, very sustainable. You're feeding the body well, applying protein synthesis as well. Very, very important. Blunt your appetite with fasting with black coffee and water. Train to build muscle 3, 4 or 5 days per week, whichever you can fit in. If you're training 5 days per week, please watch out for your recovery. Sleep like a king, otherwise this can cause worse habits. You're feeling very tired because you're overtraining, you can start overeating through this period. We don't want this. Look after the body. If you need to take 2 days rest, if you've overtrained, take it. Just focus on walking, just focus on your nutrition. Take it, guys. Very, very important you look after the body. Slow eccentric training is going to help you burn more calories because you're now actually focusing on mind-muscle connection. Stop moving weight from A to B. Slow it down on the lowering phase. Really, really grind. It's going to be more painful. You're going to feel it. This is negative training. Very, very beneficial. Many studies have shown if you focus on the eccentric phase, guys are building more muscle mass. Very, very beneficial. Lastly, hydration. 3 liters per water per day. Drink in between your meals and add salt to your water to stay hydrated. Also add salt to your meals to stay hydrated efficiently. Hopefully this video was a lot of value. If you found it useful, please give it a thumbs up and I'll see you on the next one.